Yo, yo, what's up? It's your girl Bree, Skulls and Bones 444. And the funny thing is that when I started this video, the timer was 444, which means that y'all are divinely protected. This video is for the Pisces. Woohoo! I'm a Pisces. Yay! Woo. Um, I got a few things to share. When I was looking at my the statistics of my channel, it seems like more guys are watching the channel than the feminines, and I think that's because the men have finally opened up their eyes and realized that whatever the feminine said years ago before the breakup, that she wasn't just talking horse malarkey. Okay? And because I think the guys just took it one ear and out the other and blew it out their ass. Anyways, yeah, Pisces, anybody who's got Pisces in their chart, um, if you're new to my channel, thank you. But if not, welcome on board. Thank you for all the likes and subscriptions. I greatly appreciate it. And just like I posted with the Scorpio reading, this is important. This is vital. I know a lot of the masculines out there could be nervous to reach out to the feminine, and you're hoping that she will reach out to you. No, no. You have to be courageous and reach out to her. It's a test of faith, okay? It's a test of courage and faith. You gotta be the knight in shining armor. And also, it is too dangerous for the feminine, 211 on the timer. It is too dangerous for the feminine to go your way because the opposition, whatever's left, they really want to hurt her. They really want to physically hurt her, like beat her ass to a pulp. 232 on the timer. So now all is in your court, masculine, and you gotta step up. Don't be scared. Y'all can do it. And if you've been seeing, hearing crows, that is the masculine's karmic trying to scare the feminine. Don't be scared. And she's trying to send out curses and hexes to the feminine so that she will break uh her legs like from the knee down. 311 on the timer. I can't make this shit up. Or try to, break or sprain her ankle, her foot, whatever. 'Cause she wants to fight the feminine, and that's just going to give her leverage to beat her ass. Okay, so yeah, it's too fucking dangerous for the feminine to go to the masculines. No, no, no. And earlier in my Scorpio reading, I had talked about electrocution. All the women out there, when you're taking a spiritual bath, yo, make sure that all appliances like the hair dryer, curling irons, anything like that, they are unplugged and completely away from you. And the same shit, when you go to wash your hands or brush your teeth, whatever, at the sink, make sure that you don't have those appliances on either or anywhere close by. Okay? She wants to fuck you up. But remember, 444, you're divinely protected. Um, Pay attention to synchronicities and the animal kingdom. Okay? Alrighty. Oof, this Sag full moon, man. Been tiring. What do we gotta know for the Pisces? Got a feeling this is gonna be juicy. Karmic masculine is getting arrested any day now if he hasn't already. Do one more. And for the feminines out there, whatever new other projects you have in mind, keep them to yourself. Shut the fuck up. Okay? Don't tell anybody because the ops want to ruin it for you, but they're not going to be able to. But still, not everybody wishes you well. Just share this project idea with your masculine because y'all are supposed to be working together on it. The chariot in reversed. This talks about slow movement or I really think that the karmic feminine has been doing black magic on the masculine to slow him down from coming towards the feminine. I really do. But also, this talks about how everybody from the masculine's past, all the friends that he wanted approval from when it came to being with the feminine, he's gonna have to leave them all behind. They can't come. 7:27 on the timer. Yeah, the karmic feminine trying to delay the masculine from going forward. So he's gonna have to work hard and work through it. What the hell else? Okay. Oh wow. Oh wow. This is my version of a Celtic cross. I think it gets answers quicker. Like 2 for 1. It's gonna be interesting. Oh wow. Someone gonna be heartbroken. But oh well. Said oh well, I meant. Like I said, juicy been reading, man. Holy shit. Alright, there's fucking one more. It's okay. God damn. Temperance reversed is the other main message here. Somebody completely, I mean, not thinking rational because they're a basket case, okay? Not thinking logically whatsoever. Very impatient. This is the karmic masculine, big time. Freaking the fuck out when it comes to being caught with the authorities. Oh well. You did the crime, now you're gonna have to do the time. Hold on, y'all. I want to double check with this camera. It was giving me issues earlier. Okay. So far, so good. Okay. It was giving me issues earlier. For those of you who are new to my channel, this is the present. This is the Hanged Man upright. This is a Pisces card. I'm talking about Pisces. Hold on. Somebody hanging up by reverse by a tree, okay? Oh, this could be you that the coven has been persecuting the whole time. And then you have the King of Cups upright, which is characteristic of your masculine. A very sweet, compassionate, forgiving man. Yes, he fucked up with talking shit because he wanted approval with the friends and did some magic to be approved by the friends, but trust me, he fucking regrets it. I think right now this is a sign of him protecting you. Wow. Oh, I want to get more cards for that, man. The Hanged Man upright with the King of Cups. How is this guy? Whoa! Ah, okay. So your masculine is a wizard. I've said that in a few readings now. He's a good wizard, okay? And an alchemist. Knows how to take shitty situations and make them for the positive. And you feminines out there are natural witches. And your magic is very powerful. I mean, and you're an alchemist too. I mean, shit. When you and your masculine reunite, it's gonna be like a fucking force to be reckoned with. Holy shit. The Knight of Pentacles, the slowest knight in the whole deck, but coming forward to offer. I'm getting both love and also, like a money or job proposition. Okay. I'm gonna get more on that. The King of Pentacles reversed. This is the karmic masculine. Okay. Oh. The masculine needs to do 15-15 on the timer. The masculine needs to do cord cutting rituals and banishing rituals on this fucker. And he also needs to do cord cutting rituals and banishing rituals on their karmic feminine. Because, as I've said in the past, the karmic masculine, karmic feminine, they've been working together behind the scenes for a while. Because, yeah, the karmic masculine is pissed off that he can't have you, and then your masculine's karmic is pissed off because she can't have him. So, and she thinks that you're a homewrecker. But anyways, the King of Pentacles reversed, uh, lazy as shit. Lazy as shit. He's always relied on black magic to make things work for him. I think he's trying to give orders to the karmic feminine to do love spells on on the masculine, but also silent spells on the masculine so that he's gonna have a very hard time to communicate and express his emotions to you. Because in the past that has been one of his weaknesses and they want to take advantage of that. King of Pentacles reversed. He doesn't know how to keep a job for shit. He's been prostituting for quite some time now and selling drugs. All about image though. Like he has no problem stealing from big brand name shops for good clothing, and any pictures that he takes, he wants to make sure that he gives off a good impression. But by now, everybody knows that his relationship with his karmic, it's fucked up. It's dysfunctional. Ay, ay, ay. Knight of Wands upright. Someone knows that they've got to take action with the quickness. Knight of Pentacles right here, and the Knight of Wands. Your masculine could have fire somewhere in the chart, like Leo, Aries, Sag. I'm sensing a lot of Sag. He knows he's got to come. He's got to take action because this King of Pentacles reversed. Ugh, what a pill on a fucking head. King of Wands reversed. Lazy. Doesn't take initiative for anything. He's the type of person, like I said, who sits back on his high horse, on his pedestal, and he comes up with ideas of projects and shit, but he makes other people, other dirty bitches do the work. And he's relying on the karmic feminine to do the dirty work. Ugh. I can't make this shit. Queen of Wands reversed. Yep, they're working together. He's telling her what to do, what moves to make with magic. Nasty jealous bitch. Always been jealous of your ass since day one. Because, I mean, in the past, 2002 in the past. Look, 2002 on the timer. Many, many years ago, the masculine and their karmic dated, but This is someone who's a whore. Okay, sleeps around, very promiscuous. That's why the masculine left. And then years later, when the feminine came into the picture, just jealous of everything. Your intellect, your achievements, your body, just everything. Yeah, she was doing, yeah, body magic and beauty spells on you. But her karma, yeah, she's gonna be going to jail too. And like I said in the Scorpio reading, she is gonna age very quickly. She wanted you to look like an old lady, 2112 on the timer. She's gonna be looking like an old fucking lady here very soon. Prostitute. Um, and she bullied the feminine a lot because whenever they crossed paths, this bitch would always tell the feminine, "Oh, you know I could have had him." That was in reference to she could have had the masculine. The masculine, his response would be, well, yeah, she could have, but started sleeping with my friends. If that's not a whore or a slut and shit, then I don't know what the fuck is. That's some pretty underhanded, low bitch shit. But anyways, them be some fighting words with women. Let me tell you. She definitely for the longest time she's thought that she's had the masculine wrapped around her finger and got him all pussy whooped and shit. No, bitch, no. And you will never have the qualities that the feminine has that the masculine loves. Yeah, when I say aging fast, we're talking like the next 5 years. She really is gonna look like a fucking old hag. For real. And like teeth all chipped or falling out and crap and bags around her eyes and she's on some hella drugs with karmic. Because I mean the karmic has been a heroin addict, drunk, doing every drug you can imagine, and she's getting her hands on them too. Oh yeah. And the masculine's like, not no, but hell no. I can't deal with your shit. Get the fuck out. Oh look, the Wheel of Fortune upright. You're moving forward into a new chapter with your masculine, which is fucking awesome. Enough's enough with the horse bullshit. Wow. Moving forward together. Two of Cups. Can't make it up. Beautiful. Oh my god. Five of Wands reverse. This is mental arguing. This could be mental arguing either with the masculine mentally arguing with himself, like, why did I throw away the feminine to begin with? Because there were a lot of love spells, love breakup spells that were going on. There was a lie that was told, and there was bribery with money, and then, you know, arguing to himself in his mind about what the fuck was I thinking with getting with this bitch. Like, oh my god. But it also can talk about how the two karmics arguing in their own minds each about doesn't matter what the fuck we try, we just can't succeed. Oh well. The full reverse. Yeah, because you guys are fucking idiots. You took, well, they took risky chances that, I mean, they did not think about. They thought they were smart about shit, especially the karmic man. He thought his plans were foolproof. No. You don't get a new chapter. Your new chapter is in fucking prison. And there's so many goddamn charges against you. Ten of Pentacles upright. You get everything back that was ever taken away from you. 26, 26 on the timer. I mean, Wheel of Fortune upright, Two of Cups upright. This is beautiful. Wow. The Devil upright. See, this is not you or the masculine. These are the karmics who don't want to change. They are in devil-like energy still. Drinking and drugging and risky, reckless sex, gambling, and taking uncalculating chances and shit. And I hear the fool, that's what they did. Eight of Wands reversed. They're not creative. There's no creativity on any ideas that they can come up with anymore to stop this from happening. And oh well. And now you're gonna reap the rewards with the Ten of Wands upright. All of your hardships and obstacles that you sent to the feminine, it's turning around on you tenfold. Return to sender tenfold respectfully. Ten of Swords reversed. Yeah. Uh, all of the swords of betrayal, they've come out of your back. You've forgiven these people because it's like you know that misery loves company, but also it's hurt people hurt people. And the masculine, he's realizing that these friends were never loyal to him to begin with. 2848 on the timer. Yeah. Strength, upright. The feminines, you are stronger than what you ever gave yourself credit for, and your masculine's looking at you like that's a badass bitch. And now the masculine is gonna have to have the strength, the courage, and bravery to come your way. Because it's just too fucking dangerous to go the other way like that. Oy. Mm. H2O. Oh, in the past here, the lovers. You guys have been manifesting this, and so has your masculine. 3003 on the timer. And you've also got an idea. This is a partnership, man. It's not just lovers, but it's a partnership that, all these people know already. It's been out in the open. And with the Three of Pentacles reversed, the plan with you have the karmic feminine. And I want to say that either it's the karmic feminine's best friend, or a very nasty, dark high priestess with red hair, all working together to try to ruin the lovers. Yeah, uh-huh. Five of Pentacles upright. They were adamant on a mission to keep you in poverty. A lot of the women in this coven, they were in charge of keeping you in poverty, and to me it felt like a lot of the men wanted to make sure that you didn't get your love. What the hell else gonna get you? Yeah, because in the past, yeah, the Three of Pentacles in reversed. It worked for a little bit, but no. And that's because the Two of Swords upright, they wanted to keep the masculine confused. Because, I mean, she's blindfolded. 32, 32 on the timer. She's blindfolded, can't see the whole scenario. There's two sides of communication, but in reality, y'all, it was a whole crowd of people that were talking shit, blah, blah, da, da, da. So, he was blinded. Seven of Cups reversed. The masculine recently in the past, yeah, he's realized that his karmic is not where it's at. That is not his true love. Oh no. He wants to go back home to the feminine. Mm-hmm. Yup. And you got the lovers right there. Nine of Swords upright. Somebody's tripping. Very scared, very paranoid. This has got to go to this because the Chariot reversed once again. See, this is the future. This talks about slow movement of any sort. Like, they've really been trying to slow down the reunion here and taking advantage of the masculine's insecurities when it comes to expressing his emotions, like doing silent spells on him. So, like, he's lost for words, but I hate to say it this way, but you gotta man up. You gotta be the knight in shining armor. Take charge, okay? And you have the Nine of Wands upright, which means now karmic masculine, karmic feminine, and like all the opposition, they're having to watch their asses now because they're being followed by authority figures, like legit authority figures. They used to hire false or, fake private investigators, which is another crime in itself, which is going to come out in court of law if y'all got to go to court. Well, see, the FBI and the feds have been on this situation because of all the crazy ass other crimes, like especially with tax evasion, stolen credit cards, social security cards, identity theft, and fucking around with the dark web way too goddamn much. Nothing good can come from the dark web. Okay, like Russian brides for sale, hitmen for sale, which they did. They did buy a hitman. And for the longest time, I keep seeing this hitman that came from like Eastern Europe somewhere, like Germany or Poland, or sometimes I see the word Russia. But this hitman was smart because he just felt like something was off. Okay, he just felt like something was off in the sense of these people wanted you dead for the wrong reasons. And he's like, yeah, he left. He took the money. He ain't give it. He never gave it back. They lost their money. He was paid. He went back. And well, anyways, everybody's watching their asses because they know that they're being followed. That's why they're tripping with the Nine of Swords upright. Paranoia, fear, can't sleep at night, nightmares. Seven of Pentacles reversed. They don't get any fruit of their labor. I mean, they worked hard. 37:47 on the timer. They worked hard, but for all the wrong reasons. It was all black magic to destroy you and to ruin your love life and your life in general. Page of Cups upright. Karmic is fucking delusional and thinks that he can actually offer some form of love and hoping that you'll take it. But he's also hoping that if you fall for it, you can spiritually protect him from all the karmic debt that he owes. Fuck you. 38:38 on the timer. Nah, bitch. Nah. The High Priestess in reversed. Yep. All these bitches are getting caught. The High Priestess in reverse is a nasty ass dark witch. I'm getting a combination of the masculine's karmic along with this other lady who has red curly hair. She had a very strong hold over the feminine. Like, it took many, many cord cutting rituals and banishing rituals, excuse me, to get her out of your energy. Like, just, I mean, according to the Satanic Church, I mean, she probably at the highest level. Seven of Wands reversed. Nobody can defend anybody because they're all going down. Yeah, it doesn't matter how much they look over their shoulder, nothing. They're all going down. Nobody can defend themselves. You know what? Rightfully fucking so. About time. And you, Four of Swords upright, you get to chill and relax. Because you're tired of dealing with these people. Because, I mean, they put you in some serious survival mode. And it was just one thing after another, after another, after another. But you never stop fighting back. Well, you get to chill while everybody else. Ta-ta to jail. Page of Swords upright. Goes in two ways. Well, for it being in the future right here, this karmic masculine, it doesn't matter what happens to him, even when he goes to prison. He is always, always, always going to be obsessed with you and constantly wanting to know what is going on in your life. Which, I mean, he already knows what's coming up. He's just in denial. I, I, I don't wish this upon anybody, but I keep seeing him hanging himself in the jail cell. Oh, and look, Eight of Cups upright. Yeah, you left this crowd a long time ago. Masculine's leaving this crowd, and basically everybody in the coven has to fucking leave because their karmic debts are, they got to pay them off, and people are going to jail. 42, 42 on the timer. I can't make this shit up, you know? It's like, fuck around and find out, and you're finding out. Two of Wands reversed. Yeah, they're pissed off that the masculine made his choice to be with the feminine, and that's why he's on his way here. This is the present situation. And the feminine chose the masculine. They were doing mental mind illusion magic to fuck around with your psyche, y'all. No, fuck you. Over here. The moon in reverse. The moon stands for 4353 on the timer. The moon is a Pisces card. And it talks about all kinds of secrets and mysteries coming out from the dark, the shadows. Yup. It's been time. It's been long time in the making. Or excuse me, long time in the coming, long time in the making, whatever. Regardless, it's time. This karmic is so fucking embarrassed. They wanted to publicly humiliate you. The karma going backwards. Because everybody knows. Everybody knows now. I can't make this up. Look, the Six of Cups reversed. That's your karmic that you 4455 on the timer. This is your karmic that you had no fucking good memories with. This person just controlling, wanted power and control, old fashioned beliefs, like Excuse me. The woman, yeah, sorry. The woman stays at home, cooks, cleans, pregnant, and has to be able to take a beating. I'm being abused because in the karmic's mind, the man goes to work, brings home the bacon, you know, and whenever he gets pissed off, he has the right to beat the wife, whatever. Fuck that, cause look, we can't make it up. King of Swords reversed. This is your karmic. A fucking tyrant. That's it. Just a tyrant. Power and control, not just over you, but he wants it over everybody, including your masculine. I mean, he says jump, you say how high. And then there were people in the past that were like, uh, uh you don't tell me what to do in that way, okay? Of course, it would piss him off. He would threat, or excuse me, not threat, it would be a promise. If you don't do this, then this is what I'm going to do to you. And the other person's like, is that a threat? King of Swords would say, no, that's a promise. Just bullying, tormenting people, and lying constantly about you. Oh my God, it was ridiculous. Here we go. Yeah, look, Eight of Pentacles in reversed. Oh, working very hard, but for the wrong shit. Working very hard with black magic so that you would never get your happiness. The sun in reverse so that you would never get your happiness of money, love, that I mean would want to torture you for the rest of your fucking life. But a lot of you Pisces in your heart of hearts, you've always known that you weren't meant for a life of eternal poverty and scarcity and misery. 48:38 on the timer when I said that. And look, work so hard, make your life fucking miserable because they're fucking miserable, and made you out to be the Nine of Pentacles in reversed, a slut, a whore, prostitute, drug addict, sexual affairs with married men, blah, blah, blah. It's the same old story for every reading. I just want to get a clarifying card here. What the hell? Page of Wands in reversed. Whatever action he's thinking about taking next, he wants to fucking fight you. Like, 49:49 on the timer. I can't make this shit up. He wants to physically fight you. A man fighting a woman. He's a wife beater. And now that he's out of your energy for good and out of your space, can't do black magic on you, he wants to physically beat your ass. And this is exactly why it's fucking dangerous for the feminine to go to the masculine's way. The masculine gotta go protect his feminine. Oh my god, a man that beating a woman. And he probably beat the shit out of his karmic too. This is just trailer park trash. Really. Temperance reversed again. Totally irrational. Not logical. Basket King. She's got a mental illness of some sort. I keep sensing that it's schizophrenia and that the karmic feminine also has a mental illness too, which could be split personality disorder. And two people who have mental illnesses, it's not like the greatest combination. His actions, I mean, he's making the ass of himself. Yeah, Ace of Wands reversed. Yeah, the plan to fucking beat the feminine's ass ain't gonna work. Oh my god. Because at this point, that's his only way of revenge. Because there's no magic. And look, laugh at this karmic and the karmic feminine. Ha ha! Motherfucker. Fuckers, plural, because here is your Four of Wands. This is your marriage, your celebrations, all of it. Fucking beautiful. Really. Fucking crazy ass sons of bitches, man. But I mean, shit. You've got your King of Cups upright. You know, you got your Two of Cups upright. Strength upright. Ten of Pentacles upright. The Lovers upright. And the Four of Swords upright, so you can chill. It's like the reign of terror is damn near over. 53:43 on the timer. It's the reign of terror is over. Seven of Swords upright. Somebody trying to be sneaky and getting away with shit. But I don't. Maybe the karmic feminine? But no, I don't think that because the masculine's already caught her in all her bullshit. I think this is the masculine who's gonna have to be very stealth. Very, very stealth. Coming to the feminine so you can have the Four of Wands. I can't make this shit up. Ten of Cups upright. Happily ever after. 54:54 on the timer. Beautiful. Oh my god. Oh wow. Like, what a relief, you know? Jesus. Of course, the Eight of Swords. Playing victim, as usual. What else is new, right? But hey, Six of Swords upright. You and your masculine off to calmer waters. Over here. Ace of Cups upright. This is just pure joy. I mean, when this happens, this reunion, it's gonna, the love, the happiness, and the joy is just gonna be overflowing. You haven't felt this type of happiness in years, ever since the breakup happened. For some of you, like I said, 8 to 10 years, some of you 12 to 14. For me personally, it's been 8, but you haven't felt this type of joy in fucking years. The Hermit in reversed, coming out of the shell, coming out of the cave, speaking your mind. Both. You and the masculine speaking your mind. It's like, I said what I said. And if you don't, 56 on the timer. I can't make this shit up. And the masculine's like, I said what I said, and if you don't like it, go. Goodbye. Scare me again. Sorry, I think someone was fucking with my throat chakra. It is my turn to speak, whether you like it or not. The Hierophant upright. This is this community, this coven, karmic family, all Satanists. Yeah, you are standing up for yourself, whether, public eye or whatever, on another social media platform, but, and you refuse to convert to this religion because the karmic was really pushing it, and you're like, no, because that's a sign of rebellion. And your masculine is telling these people, I don't care what y'all think. 58:28 on the timer. I don't care what y'all think. You can't help who you love. You have the Five of Swords upright. Sorry. Of course, it's the karmic, but in this time, it's both the karmic masculine and the karmic feminine. I'm trying to strategize shit, but they can't. They can both be drinking their brains out to numb themselves up because none of them are getting what they want. They're not. And Death card upright. As usual, like I've said before, this can stand for physical death. And that's because these people were sending you death spells. 59:39 on the timer. Yep. They wanted you to die by a car crash, or by cancer, or ovarian cancer. But I keep sensing like, somebody could have committed suicide, and then I keep seeing someone, like I said, driving over a bridge, a long, tall bridge. with a huge ocean underneath, and it could have been raining or too windy. They lost control of the wheel, and they ended up crashing off the bridge and drowning to death in their car. I wouldn't wish that upon anybody. Horrible death. I can't even begin to fathom. Ace of Pentacles. You are getting everything. This is like the $1 million double jackpot, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Because you and the masculine stood up to this coven that was trying to take your Ace of Pentacles from you. The Ace of Pentacles is like the divine is saying, here, here's your marriage, your happy life, all of it that you deserve that was taken away from you. And from here on, there, the Three of Swords upright, total heartbreak. Total heartbreak. Karmic masculine, karmic feminine are totally heartbroken. They don't get what they want, especially when it comes to you and your justice. You're getting your justice, spiritual justice, and in court of law, getting your justice. And somebody here with the Nine of Cups in reversed, they're not getting what they manifested. And they're evil and greedy as shit. Especially the karmic, man. It's like, it doesn't matter how good he's got it with brand name clothes, friends, or fame or whatever. It's never good enough. And he doesn't want to share with anybody. In his mind, it's like, how dare you ask me to borrow even, fucking $20? I'm just stingy and greedy. Mm-hmm. Tower upright. Expect the unexpected, but that's for them. This reunion is happening any day now. They're gonna be shocked. And they're also gonna be shocked about how quickly the authorities are gonna be busting down their door. Okay? And there's warrants for their arrest. The Five of Cups reversed. Yeah, these people have to walk away from the coven, everything. Many people have to walk away because their plan didn't work with destroying you. Okay? And they're not given a choice. I mean, they're going to jail kicking and screaming. And then the Ace of Swords reversed. It's a breakthrough in communication, but it's going to be a total heartbreak for the karmics when they find out that you and the masculine are going to make it. Bad news for them, and you and your masculine don't give a shit. You're like, fuck you all. You know, you didn't approve of anything, and the masculine's kind of, disappointed in himself for really wanting the approval when you just, follow your heart no matter what. Fuck what others think. Mm, excuse me. Damn. Ugh. Knight of Cups upright. Knight in shining armor. Fruit offer of love on the way. Two of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, these karmics ain't got their shit together. There's no balance in their life. They're all over the place. Especially the karmic masculine. Like, he always thought that he had it in the bag. But no, I mean, for what? The hermit that felt like that? Somebody wants me to shut up and wants the masculine to shut up. I don't think so. Anyways, yeah, life is a fucking wreck for that. Page of Pentacles reversed. Someone thinks that they have an idea for a get rich quick scheme. To try to leave the state to avoid the authorities. There ain't enough time. There's not enough time. Game over. And look, you're the Empress. You're the Empress. Queen of Swords reversed. 2.5. Nasty bitch. Lies. She's the one working with the karmic masculine. Right here with the King of Swords reversed. They've been a pair for a while. Judgment reversed, trying to hide from their karma. They can't. And the karmic masculine actually wants the Empress, you feminines, to pay off their karmic debt for them. Fuck you. Four of Cups in reversed. Throughout these years, you and your masculine have taken a good look at yourselves and your life and who you are as a person. And you guys have changed for the better over the years and have become better versions and realized there's a lot more to life than just crazy college partying and whatnot. Really. You guys, spiritual enlightenment, studying spirituality. hmm Having spiritual awakenings. And the Queen of Cups reversed. That is also the masculine's karmic, who is a nasty ass bitch. No empathy, no forgiveness. She loves to torture people. She thoroughly loved torturing you the whole way, making sure that, you remained heartbroken. Okay? hmm Making sure you remained heartbroken. And then Four of Pentacles upright. Wanted you guys, to hold on for dear life for whatever you had, which wasn't much. 10-10 on the timer. That's an end to financial struggle. Now it's their turn. But hey, When they're in prison, they're not gonna have any money. Oh well, too bad, so sad now, isn't it? Not. Okay. Most fuckers are over there. So we have, let's see the good cards. They're strong as hell. This hangman is you, but you are being protected by your King of Cups right there. Y'all are magicians gonna work together. Wheel of Fortune upright, moving forward. Y'all got the Two of Cups right there. Three of Wands coming in. Ace of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. Wow. You've got the Four of Swords, so y'all can chill the fuck out. Six of Swords, moving on to calmer waters. You got the Four of Wands, marriage. Wow, some good shit. The Knight in Shining Armor, the Knight of Cups, here we go. Ten of Pentacles upright. Yeah. The Empress. Said the Lovers. The Ten of Cups. Six of Pentacles upright. You finally get your handouts of what's owed to you. Because the Three of Cups is in reverse. The third parties are gone. Knight of Swords reverse. Just lies, lies, lies. Who gives a shit? And you are the Queen of Pentacles upright. You're trying to focus on your money. And it's gonna get better. Six of Wands reversed. They lost everything. The World reversed. Their lives are all fucked. But also, your world is not completed without your masculine and vice versa. Ten of Swords reversed, healing from all betrayal. Here is your Emperor right here. Eight of Cups, walking away from all the bullshit. And the Star in reversed. These people don't get what they wanted, especially the karmic. He loves to be the center of attention, and it's like, oh, you're the center of attention now, alright, but you have made a total ass out of yourself. You are the fool in reversed. And you've taken down everybody with you, except for the feminine and the masculine. That is awesome. If you guys like this reading so far, please like and subscribe. And I'm just going to give you guys some oracle cards, and I'm going to let you go. Stop yawning. Go on. This is a good reading. I know that burping is rude, but god damn it. Sometimes I just can't help it. And if I hold it in, it hurts. It hurts. I'm doing really good on timing. Thank God. Because Sagittarius and Libra, oh my God. Okay, it's time for the Gothic Oracle. Beautiful art, but like I said, I'm not going to describe all the art. I'm just going to give the message. Whoa. Let me see something here. Just wait. I need to pick out this one card because it's been showing up constantly. And it's very, very muy importante. Muy importante. This one. Muy importante. I'll shuffle those cards in a minute. Valor. She got a sword, man. She got her armor on. It's been coming out for like every damn reading. Because there's been just so much chaos, fighting, and battles that's been going on. It's like, fuck you. Give it up already. I'll just enjoy your ride to Hell's Fire and Brimstone with your karma and enjoy it. You know? Like what? You can dish it, but you can't take it? Oh well. Now let's see if they can make it through it. Just like you and the masculine did. It's just the masculine, they were blinded to it because they thought you were talking shit. But at the same time, these people were slick and planned it out to a T, making them mentally illusion, manipulation energy, so that he wouldn't think anything was going on. Any fucking day now. There we go. Yeah, Valor stands for battle. This card suggests that battle is necessary or inevitable. There will be circumstances when we are called into conflict and must consider the best method of response. In some situations, choosing not to respond or enter into combat is the best course of action. But this card reminds us there will be times when it is vital for you to stand your ground and fight. The appearance of this card could signify that there is tension in the air, Quarrels and other kinds of non physical warfare could be heading your way, so donning your own armor, readying for counterattack, could be your best and only option. Unfortunately, we all fall prey to criticisms and condemnation from others. Valor reminds us that there are some disputes we simply cannot walk away from. Oh, yes. Especially when bitches don't want to leave you alone. Alright, Pisces, let's go. You know, after all of this shit, if you ever experience another bully in your life, whether it's spiritual or physical, you're gonna know how to end and squash the beef real quick without there being all kinds of tension and drama. Pisces. I just heard what 8 years of good luck. Like things are gonna be some good luck and smooth sailing for the next 8 years. Which that sounds so lovely. Pisces. One last shuffle. Fire dragon. Huh. I'm a geek. I'll take pride in that. And finally, once I am done with all the zodiac signs, I'm gonna use another oracle deck because I don't want it to sit here constantly. Fire dragon, a mother's love. When we think of a mother's love, we imagine the gentle rocking of a child in their crib or the tender act of feeding. But when pushed to the limit, a mother's love can be fierce and steadfast. Think of the parent who will do all they can to get their children into the best school or put food on the table. When we love someone or something, there is little we would not sacrifice. You do not need to be a mother to appreciate this card. Whether it is a child or a new business you are nurturing, it is only natural to do what you can to help it succeed. We dote on our creations and dreams, those close to us and our pets. If you have drawn this card, then you are being reminded that there are no limits when it comes to love. In a reading, Fire Dragon will arrive to show us what is important and where we must apply care and devotion. Well, hot dang, what do you know? I'm gonna put this back in the. I'm sorry, guys. Well, there's a message coming. Mm, same messages. The whole collective needs to hear this shit. A lot of shit going on up in the skies, you know. Angel Rose talks about perspective. Okay. A shift of perspective could be needed at this time. While it might be understandable for you to be feeling lackluster or even down, there's always something to be thankful for or to look forward to. Like this woman, just lifting your head up to the light could change your outlook for the better. Though you may have experienced a difficult time, dwelling on a problem or engaging only with those things that have not worked will simply keep you stuck within the darkness. An act of gratitude is necessary. Even though the difficulties you have faced may have left you emotionally buckled, it is important that you count the blessings that do exist and consider the life lessons that have been gained through recent hardships. Right on the money. Await the Night talks about freedom. This keeps coming out because comics have been having power and control over your life. True freedom is living a life that allows for choice without constraints. We might think of freedom as being physical, like the vampire in her coffin during daylight hours, but freedom of thought and expression, especially in being our authentic selves, is a privilege not everyone has the luxury of. If you have drawn this card, it can represent both the nature of being controlled and the act of releasing yourself from restriction. Now might be the time to fight for your own freedom, whether that means doing what you wish to, saying what is on your mind, or cutting ties with those who wish to hush you or keep you under their control. This card asks that you consider how free you really are within a given situation or relationship. What might you need to say or do to experience true freedom and live an authentic life? Goddamn right. Hmm. Beyond the veil with balance here. And look, it also carpe diem, seize the day. So the top of the card is the motto carpe diem, which means seize the day. A reminder to make the most of the time we have here on earth before we pass from this realm to the next. We can embrace this outlook while living a balanced life, experiencing work and play, joy and sacrifice, excitement and calm and even measures. If you have drawn this card, it might be that you are feeling the effects of imbalance in your life. If you are socializing too much or working too hard, you may need to realign your priorities to strike a healthy and sustainable balance. Beyond Words talks about friendships. True friendship is rarer than you might think. A real friend is someone who is willing to join with you, enjoy, but not doesn't disappear when the going gets tough. Have you ever had a friend who is there to both laugh and cry with you? If you have drawn this card, then you are being reminded of an unbreakable bond, one that can be trusted and relied on, but that also brings much satisfaction. The unicorn and maiden are from different worlds, but this does not affect their compatibility. Their connection is based on a soul level rather than an earthly one. In a reading, beyond words will remind you that someone is there for you. You may think that you know who this person is, but think again. In some situations, a supportive or kindly friend may not be the first one that comes to mind. Who has really been your rock through both the good and the bad? Huh? Dragon Trainer talks about skills. If you have pulled this card, it describes a need for broadening your skills, or even, in some cases, the ability to share them. Would you do well to improve your own skill set by embarking on some training or going back to school? Might a little extra practice help you with a pastime or hobby? This card is a symbol of improvement and development of one's expertise, sometimes leading to a promotion at work or gaining some kind of mastery. In some situations, Dragon Trainer will be asking that you share your own talents. Teaching others something that you have learned or are considered an expert at could be part of this card's message. That's nice. Oh, Eternal Bond. This is cute. Talks about unconditional love. To love unconditionally is to expect nothing in return. The mare in this card wants only for her fall to be healthy, safe, and happy. It is natural for most parents to feel this way about a child, but it is not only biological mothers and fathers who experience compassion or offer their love freely in this kind of way. We are all capable of loving without limits. If you have drawn this card, then you might be the recipient of unconditional care, perhaps from a parent, partner, or friend. If so, then it will confirm their feelings. However, eternal bond will sometimes arrive when relationships are being tested too. It is often important to remember how much you love someone when things are not going as planned, as well as when all is filled with joy. While this card does not suggest staying within a relationship that is making you unhappy, it does suggest that you don't give up at the first sign of trouble. As a sign in your reading, it might simply be advising that you remember why this person is in your life and how much you love them despite current differences. Tell you what though, this karmic feminine's a crazy bitch. So, Gothic prayer talks about hope. To receive this message is to remember that there is light on the horizon. However dark and cloudy your personal landscape might feel at this time, you may have been consumed by work and feel unable to see an end to pressure and demands. Perhaps financial obstacles have weighed heavily on your shoulders, or you've become overwhelmed by the problems of others. We all need aspirations. If you have drawn this card, then you are being advised not to give up hoping that yours will eventually manifest. Gothic prayer usually arrives at a time when we are feeling lost and unsure of whether to continue. However, for this very reason, it symbolizes the need to carry on and believe in a better time. Whether you have been down on your luck or are simply feeling unmotivated, this card is a beacon of light at the end of a tunnel, providing something for you to look forward to. Hell yeah. Inner strength, courage. This card is a symbol of strength, but not brawn. Is the dragon really there, or might we consider that he is simply a representation of what is in the mind and heart of the woman manifesting her own inner fortitude and tenacity? If you have pulled this card, then you may need to draw on your own resources of inner strength, your own inner dragon. This is not always easy, especially if it is buried away under doubt and apprehension. We can attempt to find inner strength when we stand up for something we believe in or face up to our fear. Just receiving this card can be a reminder of the strength that lies within you. If you are feeling less than confident or need to confront something head on, this card suggests that you have the courage to take on far more than you believe you can. You can do it! Masculines and feminines, you can do it! I know, silly. Owl Messenger talks about communications. If you have drawn this card, it would seem that a message is headed in your direction. Is this information or confirmation you have been waiting on, or will it be a complete surprise? As well as personal greetings, letters, and general correspondence, the card also suggests contracts or much awaited test results. Although Owl Messenger can predict mail arriving on your doorstep, it can also encourage you to put pen to paper, so to speak. Have you got forms that need filling out and sending, or might a loved one appreciate a call or some kind of contact? A message could make their day. Rising Phoenix, yep. New beginnings. All you guys in the collective, you guys are the rising phoenix from the ashes. If you have drawn this card, you are embarking on a new journey. This could be a physical endeavor, such as a trip over land, sea, or by air, but it might also describe the start of a college course, a pregnancy, a house move, or a new relationship. In some cases, it will indicate a new start that inevitably grows from the ashes of difficulty or a challenging situation. If you have not yet begun a significant new stage in your life, then this card could be suggesting you are ready to. Phoenix Rising is an exciting card to receive, as well as a call to action. It is a beacon of promise for those who are currently experiencing a dark night of the soul. Raven talks about shape shifting. There are times when we all shape shift in daily life, such as when we have to put on a brave face or mask disappointment. We might do this to protect our own emotions or other people's, but there are times when imitation can be of even greater use. If you have drawn this card, it might be time to shapeshift. If you are hoping to secure that high profile job, then you might need to dress or sound the part. If you want to invite love and kindness into your life, then displaying those qualities could help compassion find you. The woman in this card is manifesting qualities inherent within her that will assist her journey. How can you embrace yours? And I was kind of like, fake it till you make it. Yeah. Ugh. Silverback, respect. Lingerie SBCT. Find out what happens to me. Uh, we will not always agree with everyone we meet. It might feel natural to push back, but we are all entitled to express our opinions. Listening to others is the first step to showing respect for their beliefs. If you have drawn this card, you might need a reminder that not everyone will see the world the same way you do. Respect is a choice, and it could be important for you to take a more open minded stance or accept that another person's view or life path is not your own. In some readings, the card will ask if it is you who is being disrespected. If you feel this to be true, it might be time to address any bias or unfair treatment. Touche. Yeah. You have soul bond, partnership. If you have drawn this card, you are being reminded of the importance of partnership and the strength of support. This could concern connecting with those who enjoy similar pastimes, or in a career based reading, might reference the possibility or benefit of joining forces with a business or person who has similar objectives. Agreements of all kinds can be confirmed when this card is in play. You may be used to confronting obstacles alone, but this card suggests that two heads might be better than one, and that an opportunity to join with someone else is a possibility. Mergers may be on the horizon, and you may be called to share your talents and gain from the experience and skill of someone else. In a romantic reading, soul bond is a symbol of two hearts beating together as one, indicating that a fruitful union is in the cards. Summon the Reaper talks about time. You know, this card is less about death than life. When it makes its way into a reading, it concerns the time that is in front of us rather than what has gone. So many of us mourn the loss of youth and what we consider to be our most vibrant self. But true beauty lies within age and maturity. To be mature and experienced allows for a greater understanding of self and therefore means that we can make more informed choices for our future. Time is always running out, and there is little we can do about that. If you have drawn this card, evaluation of some kind is necessary. How will you choose to live the coming chapters of your life? What adventure is next on your list? In a general reading, you are being reminded that the sands of time wait for nobody. Maybe you need to set the wheels in motion and do something you've been itching to get on with or were putting off for a rainy day. And the blessing talks about signs. It is not unusual for us to receive signs from the universe letting us know that a choice we are considering or an idea we are having is the right one. Has a song come onto the radio at just the right time? Its words appropriate for something on your mind, helping you to make a decision? Has a conversation arisen with friends that perfectly align with a topic or idea you were thinking about? It might be that there are no coincidences and these messages were truly meant for you. You might call them signs. If you have drawn this card, it means that your idea is being blessed or your wishes are being answered. This is a fortuitous card, suggesting that whatever is on your mind or is the subject of your question is favored and divinely blessed. That's awesome. And the last one here, the summoning, which talks about creativity. This card is not only for the creative types. When this card arrives in romantic readings or acts as an answer to a problem, it is suggesting that you become inventive in your thought process. This might mean thinking outside the box and looking at a new way of doing something. If you have drawn this card, how might you be innovative today? You might be inspired to participate in a creative project, or it might make sense for you to try a new or unconventional approach to dealing with an old problem. There you have it with that, folks. And the last one, these are just like simple sentences. I hope y'all are still with me. Oh, damn. Oops, man. What in the hell do the Pisces need to know? Love the roses on these cards. Pisces, Pisces. And two more. This one. Okay, okay. Just her. You are a rose. And look, dance with life. Do something to change your energy. This is the main message. Y'all could be tired of living like a mundane life of the same fucking routine day after day because the feminines have been stuck in isolation for so long and it's like I'm over it. Priestess. Look at that. How are you being called to step up and lead? Take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. Yeah. Because the feminines are fucking exhausted. Sisterhood of the Rose. Beauty and devotion. Priestess, mystic, and teacher. You're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. If you're questioning if you're on the right path or not, you are. You guys could be worry warts. Leap. You go first, the universe will catch you. Before you leap, calculated risk, You don't want to end up like the fool in reverse. Starseed, what lights you up? Some of y'all could be starseeds. You know what lights you up? Go for it. This card says no. Wait, postpone, pause, say no. So whatever situation is coming, question, say no. And I mean, look at the fucking lightning and shit. Align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? This could be anything, y'all, from the way you eat, your routine, your health, lifestyle, who you're surrounding yourself with, all of that. Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? And even if you don't get support, fuck it. Go. Go do it. Share your voice. Come out of the cave. Persecution, expression. Fuck yeah. Speak your mind. Speak your mind. No, don't hold yourself back. The crumbling. This has definitely been for the masculine. The crumbling. What are you clinging on to? It's been bittersweet memories of these people in the past, but they have fucked with this sacred reunion so much with black magic that it's just jaw dropping. But look at the beautiful garden you're going to be moving on to once you close those black doors. It says pillar of light. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. Now this card, it's interesting. This card says yes. Just say yes. And it's funny because this one says no. You're going to have to use your gut instinct on this. No to the karmic masculine. Yes to the divine masculine. Eureka moment. The ever unfolding rose, cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. Oh, the masculine's got to understand that it's like, oh, all this shit is happening to me. Like, oh my god, it had to happen. If you want true love and this dream wife and family, this had to happen. Keepers of the earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. Deep replenishment, retreat, rest, be held. Yes, just like when we saw with the Four of Swords upright, it is time to chill out. Play, have fun, celebrate. Don't be so serious. She's in a champagne glass. And this has come out in like damn near every reading. Protection. Call back your power. Cut the cords. Soul retrieval. Abso-fucking-lutely. Absolutely. Akasha keeps coming up. The Akasha, short for Akashic Records, it's an invisible library of your past lifetimes. Who you were, what you did, what your insecurities were. And this coven and the karmics were able to open it up because they wanted to know more shit about you, what your insecurities are, so they could attack you. Underhanded cheap shot shit. So the divine had to close it up temporarily. But later on, as time goes on, when you go see a professional, they will able to help you see what the fuck you were in a past lifetime. So Akasha, your guidance is divine. Your guidance is divinely good. Get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. Awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. A great gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits and soul tribe. Abso-fucking-lutely. Everything is all coming together as it should. It's just been some hella fucking patience. Feminines, you're a warrior woman. And it says Lemuria, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. With this sacred reunion and marriage, y'all creating your own heaven on earth. No drama, no bullshit. Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Yep. And birthing a new age. Birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. Fuck yeah. There you go, man. It's beautiful reading. Love you, Pisces.